Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Boruto Chapter 30 spoilers are here. The spoilers are insane. So, let's start the video. On the cover page, we have Mamushi clones, chapter titled Nuisances. The chapter starts where we left the last chapter, where Shikadai, Chocho, and Himawari are right in the middle of the fight. Mamushi clones fell down from the roof, and Shikadai hyping up his teammates shouting, "All right, nice work, Chocho." And Chocho, with full confidence, hits back with "easier than pie." Love that energy from Team 10 right out the gate. Then boom, more clones suddenly burst out of the rubble. Shikadai yells, "Watch out!" And in the background you see Himawari charging up this massive bijou bomb. Oh man, the scale on that thing is terrifying. On next panel, Shikadai realizes what's about to happen and freaks out. These guys are still in town. He switches to leader mode instantly and orders Chocho, "Chocho, hurry and chuck these guys into the air, stat." Then Chocho grabs the whole tangled mass of clones, grunting "alrighty" while she's winding up. Himawari's still charging, and the urgency is insane. On the next panel, Chocho yeets them sky high, and Himawari unleashes the bijou bomb. Direct hit on the entire bundle of clones. And massive explosion just lights up the entire sky above the village. It's one of those full-page spreads that gives you chills. Then dust settles, Chocho's panting, "That was a close one." Himawari looks super guilty and starts, "That was sorry." But Shikadai shuts it down hard and says, "You just my ass. We won't always be here to back you up like we were just now. Fire with no warning again and we might not make it in time." Then, frustrated Shikadai asks, "How many more are there gonna be? They're still swarming around, damn it." You can feel the tension rising. Cut to the communication hub, Enojin's reporting, "It's not working, Lord 8th. No matter how many we defeat, there's no end to them." Shikamaru's watching the numbers climb, and right beside Konohamaru, Lord Kobu is getting impatient. "I told you, I want to interrogate the Hokage. Hurry up and bring him here." In the interrogation room, Sei reports village is under attack by Shinju, and Boruto sightings also reported. Here safety is high, but we cannot guarantee it. Sai explains if it's a Shinju, the threat level is unknown, but Kobu straight up refuses. "I'll resume my investigation, as planned. It's too early to evacuate." But Sai tries to calm things down. "We'll have to interrupt the investigation. It would be best for you to move to the evacuation area." Kobu wants details. What's the threat? What do they want? Enojin says clones are everywhere now, and Enojin panics. He's already surpassed 100. "I can't count them all." On the other hand, Sarada asks Delta if she can see anything. Delta's like, "I can see them all right." There's tons of them. And Sarada reports in, "Mamushi has been spotted, now engaging," from north of Sector B. But Shikamaru stops Sarada. Shikamaru addresses everyone, admitting wiping them out while numbers were low won't be easy. He says the battle's entered its next phase, there's property damage, but still 0 civilian casualties reported. Then Sensory Unit tells Shikamaru he has to head to the interrogation room immediately, Lord Kobu's orders. Shikamaru just mutters, "Why now?" Kobu lays into him. He's acting as substitute for the daimyo. His orders are the direct will of Lord Daimyo himself. Shikamaru tries to explain the village is under attack, but Kobu counters that disobeying would be more detrimental to the village. And here Enojin's confused what's going on. Koji explains Kobu's rank is in second to daimyo, and he wants to interrogate Shikamaru. Meanwhile, Boruto checks in, he cleared Sector D and is heading to regroup with Team 10. Shikamaru tells him to, after regroup, stand by for a while, wait for orders. But police attacks Boruto. Police force thinks they nab Boruto, but he breaks out effortlessly and actually warns them, "If you see a Shinju, run. It'd be a waste if you died," as he flies off. Classic Boruto moment. On next panel, Sarada notes the clones are actively searching for Ida. And Shikamaru tells Enojin he's got to leave the maps and head to the interrogation room. Shikamaru tells that you can tell me verbally or you take the command. Lord Kobu will understand when Mamushi clones attacks here. Then Koji quietly hands Shikamaru a toad and tells Enojin, "Stop your transmission for a moment because you're switching to a different jutsu." On the next panel, Shikamaru walks into the interrogation room. Kobu's smug, "So, you finally arrive. I grew quite tired of waiting, Mr. Shikamaru." Even threatens he might lose his job. And Kobu goes straight for the throat. "I have reason to believe you were the one who let Boruto go," pressuring Shikamaru to confess to lighten his sentence. Then Koji gives the signal, do it now, and Inojin hits Toad with the mind-body transfer jutsu. Transfer through the Toad, and hits Kobu with mind transfer jutsu. Sighs confused as Kobu collapses, then wakes up all groggy, muttering, Papa, and change the conversation. Inojin inside Kobu's body says, I'm kinda tired of questioning you now. Let's take a break. I need some fresh air, and orders the guards to stay put. Inojin, through Kobu, asks Koji via the Toad, what do you want me to do anyways? Koji says, go up to the roof. And Inojin, confused and thinks Mamushi clones might come here. After that, Koji drops the coldest line of the chapter, end Kobu's life. Inojin, just in shock. And here in interrogation room, Sai demands answers from Shikamaru. Then Koji doubles down to Inojin, jump off the building if you have to, and make it look like a Mamushi attack, and says there's no time for questioning the morality of this situation, because Kobu is fully our enemy. Inojin's losing it, this is insane. Have you gone mad? Koji stays ice cold. No proof of this will remain. Then a Mamushi clone shows up right next to controlled Kobu, asking for Ada. Koji's Toad screams towards Mamushi, and Koji looks at it and says, good, this will do, and that's where the chapter ends, guys. Absolute cliffhanger, Koji ordering the assassination of a high-ranking official to protect the village. I'm speechless. What did you think of this chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.